scholars of school, those who are studying in the different schools, colleges, language, literature and grammar. Today we are going through the third level. Jack Finney, who is the author of this lesson, the third level. He is a short story writer. This story moves at two different levels in space and time. Our students of English literature, especially those who study modern literature, they are to go through stream of consciousness technique, where we define time and place. When the time is equal, place is different. When the place is equal, time is different. It is the mean of stream of consciousness. This technique was invented by James Joyce, its followers Virginia Woolf, who presented his writing in the form of Mrs. Dalloway. Likely heard the express, we read such kind of stories. The third level story moves at two different levels in space and time. It moves simultaneously between the modern times and the period of 1890 something. The main character in the story is Charlie, who is 31 years old. He lives around New York Central and often travels to his work to the subway of Grand Central Station. He knows of only two levels there, from where the train leaves for different destinations. All the timetables and railway officials also mention these two levels only. But one day, Charlie discovers a third level which is quite different from the first two levels. Here the people are dressed in the old style of 1890s. Here the tickets have to be bought using the currency of that very period. The locomotives are also of the old style. From here one can travel to anywhere in the United States. Charlie wants to book two tickets, one for his wife for Galesburg, but he was with him bills of modern currency which the booking clerk refuses to accept. Charlie comes back and buys some old style bills so that he can go to Galesburg with his wife. But when he goes to the Grand Central Station, he can't find the third level again. Was the third level a reality or merely a fantasy of Charlie's mind? The story centers around this theme of fantasy and reality. Simplified version of the story, everybody knew that there were only two levels in the subway of the Grand Central Station, New York. But Charlie, who was 31 years old, said that he had been on the third level. When he talked of this to a psychiatrist friend of his, he said that it was a walking dream with fulfillment. The friend said that the modern world was full of insecurity, fear, war and worry, and Charlie wanted to escape from it because he was unhappy All friends of Charlie also agreed to this. They would say that his stamp collecting activities were also a temporary excuse from ability, but Charlie would not accept such an explanation. It was his grandfather who had started this stamp collection, and he did not need any refuse from ability. Things were peaceful in those days.